Hey y'all! Hey, it's been a little while since I've been cooking something, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cook something southern and something I really love. It's going to be a crawfish stew, or is it going to be crawfish etouffee? That's a big question about the difference between crawfish stew and etouffee. If you ask 10 different Cajuns, you're going to get at least 9 different answers. And what I believe is, I don't know, maybe the etouffee, maybe it's got more stuff in it, I guess. I don't know, parsley would be included or what. Maybe a thicker roux, a lighter color roux, stew being a darker roux it might have. I'm not really sure. But anyhow, I'm going to make it, and it's going to be good no matter what you call it. We're going to start with the roux with some flour right here. I'm going to use about 7, 8 tablespoons of flour, and I'm going to use real butter. That's right, JB, real butter for the oil, unsalted butter at that. I'm going to use about 6.5 tablespoons of butter. I'm going to serve it over rice, and I have some Italian bread with it. And just some simple spices that we're going to use. A Trinity. I got some bell peppers that I chopped up here, and some green onion I'm going to put in it. And of course the Trinity's got celery in it, and onion. I got 3.5 cups measured out of bell pepper, celery, and onion. There's that onion. That's about a medium-sized onion chopped up in there. About 3 cups altogether of the Trinity. And some Creole seasoning that I made. I don't have any parsley, which, like I said, I think that might put it over the edge of being a etouffee. I'm not sure. But anyway, I'm going to just use some parsley flakes in there, some cayenne pepper, and some Zatarain's shrimp and crab boil to give it them crawfish. Gotta get the crawfish. I got the Louisiana crawfish frozen tails here from Tony's Seafood, certified Cajun crawfish at that. You don't want to use them Chinese ones, what I hear. And that's the only ones I can get up here. So I don't use the ones I can get up here. I only use Louisiana crawfish. So and therefore I only get to have crawfish about twice a year. I usually bring some back from Louisiana like this, and cook me up something good like I am today, or I have it down, maybe JB's a crawfish boil that it has at a Spring Fling, so maybe twice a year is all I have it. And of course we're going to put some salt and pepper in there for taste and everything. So, and garlic, got to put garlic in there, about 2 big cloves, or 2.5, 3 cloves, whatever you want to call it. Or chop them up and throw them in there too. Alright, let's make that roux. But before we start making that roux, I want to tell you a little bit about what to stir that roux with. Don't use anything plastic. That'll melt in there. That'll be nasty. I'm going to use a wooden stir. This is silicone too. It says it's good for 450 degrees right on back. You can sometimes it tell you right on the back. And we're cooking the roux at 300 to 350, so that would be safe. This is from what I read somewhere, it was good for like 550 degrees. So some of them are better than others, I guess. So anyhow, I got my butter going in here, and now time for the flour. Add the flour in there. Yeah, a little bit in at a time, get it going. Yeah, put it on there. That's about 7 tablespoons of flour. A little over 6 things of 6 tablespoons of butter. Keep stirring now. See, that'll burn. Like I said, it'll burn. It smell like burn up popcorn in a microwave. You're going to throw it away and start over. If you don't, it won't be no good. I might just put it on this back burner. This front burner is hot on low. It's going pretty good. Won't take long to cook the way it's going. It's already a blonde roux. I'm going to go to a caramel color on this. Like I said, keep stirring. Got it going on there good. See what temperature that is. 260 degrees. It could be a little warmer. Turn it up just a hair. I think even with this butter, instead of using oil, you might want to make sure you don't go too high in the temp. It might burn before some of the oils will. But make sure you don't use no margarine. It's got a lot of water in it. You can't make no roux with no water. Check the temp. Here. 279. Alright. I've been stirring this roux for about 30 minutes. I got it about the color I want. I've been using my gun here on it. It's 317. I've been keeping it between 300 and it went up to 350. I had to turn it down a little bit. Be careful not to burn it. So I'm getting ready to dump the Trinity in there. I got the Trinity on standby here, about 3 cups. Here we go, about 3 cups measure out in there. Onion, celery, and bell peppers. And we'll get it on in there. There you go, can you see that? And just get that going on in there. I might have too much Trinity in there. Oh well. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. It'll be good with all that in there anyway. So I'm going to sweat these down. Get some moisture out of them. Got it all incorporated real good. You don't have to quite stir it as much once you get that Trinity in there going. Like that. So I'll let that cook a little bit, and then get some water in there here in a minute. Alright, I sweated down these vegetables a little bit here. Like I said, I think I got a few too many vegetables in there. Probably should use, I use 3 cups, you probably should only use about 2.5. Right here, I got 2 cups of cold water. You better make sure it's cold water too. If it ain't, you'll be making chicken and dumplings, or some kind of dumplings. Crawfish dumplings, there you go. Crawfish dumplings. Turn the heat back up. There you go. Now it's starting to look like something there. Boy, this pot, I might have to get a bigger pot since I added some extra Trinity in there. But there it is now. There's one more cup. Put it in there. And get it stirred in there now. Now we'll thicken back up. See how it thinned out a lot with that second cup? Get it thicken on up. Believe me. I might even have to put some more water in there. But right now that's all I'm going to put in there for sure. I'm going to start seasoning it now. Or putting some other stuff in there. Alright, we'll put some pepper in there. It might have enough salt in it after I put that Cajun seasoning in there. So put a little pepper in there. Here's that Creole seasoning that I made. It's got quite a bit of salt in it anyhow. So it's just something I threw together. Creole seasoning's got just like Cajun and Creole. Most of the time Creole's got a lot more stuff in it, and that's all this is it's got more stuff in it than the Cajun seasoning does. That's about a tablespoon. About a tablespoon of Creole seasoning in there. I might put a little bit more. I don't know if that was quite a tablespoon. I'll taste it here later, see how it tastes. I'm going to put a little bit of cayenne pepper in there. I don't want it real hot, but cayenne's good for you. See, got that little bit of cayenne going on in there. Give a little bit of color too. Oh yeah, that's smelling great. I wish y'all could smell this now. We ain't even got the crawfish going on yet. Alright, so I want to get these vegetables cooked down in here before I put the crawfish in there, because I don't want the crawfish to cook too much. They're already, they're at least half cooked the way they come, frozen in these bags so they can peel them. And I don't want to overcook them crawfish. So I'm going to make sure these vegetables, especially these onions and bell peppers, make sure they cook into this stew here real good first. Well, it'll be about 20 minutes or so, or a little longer, maybe 30 minutes. I'll wait 30 minutes and then put them crawfish in there and get me some crab oil in there. Alright, what we got going on here, it's been cooking for about 30 minutes there. And I'm going to put the garlic in there. I got about 3 cloves of garlic. Probably don't need 3 cloves of garlic. Probably only need about 2. But I think more is better, and too much is just right. Yeah, get all that garlic in there. There. Let it get to cooking down in there. I chopped it up real fine, so it won't take long for it to incorporate in with the rest of that goodness. Yeah. Yeah, get that going now. I'm going to put some parsley flakes in there. You probably ask why. Because it won't hurt none. And I don't have no, I didn't buy no parsley. But it'll be alright. Just like that there. Alright. Let that go a few, and then I'll put them crawfishes in there. Alright. I'll put that shrimp and crab oil in there. Like I said, boy, this is high powered now. So you gotta be careful not to put too much, just a few little drops in there. Ooh, that's all. That's all you need. You see that? Just a few little drops. That's all you need in there. Get that going on in there. Stir it around and about before I put them crawfishes in there. Alright. I got them Louisiana certified crawfish in there. I'm going to put in there these frozen ones. Yeah, these are going to be yum. Yeah. Look at all that there. Yeah. Tony's Seafood, Baton Rouge. It needs a little more seasoning. So I'm going to put about a half a tablespoon more Creole seasoning in there. Get it going good. And then, now what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to cut me up some green onions in there. Cut them on up in there. Yep, get them all over the place, DW. Let me finish getting them in there with green onions. I'll show you what it's like here in a little bit.
Alright, I got them green onions in there. I got it up to simmer here. I'm going to let it cook about 15 more minutes. It should be done. I'm going to get me some rice going on. Alright, I got 2 cups of water back there boiling for the rice. I'd put salt in the water and a tablespoon of butter. And then in goes the rice. Just follow the directions on the bag of rice. It ain't rocket science. And just give it a little stir. And let it come back to the boil, and then put a lid on top. Put the lid on it. Turn it down to a simmer. Which in this case, it's almost all the way on low. Yeah, on low for the simmer on that burner. Alrighty. Over here we got some Italian bread we're going to do on up. Here, let me show you how I'm going to do that. 2 tablespoons of butter. A little bit of olive oil. I don't know if you can see that or not. I put 2 tablespoons of butter. A little bit of olive oil. Put some parsley flakes in there. Why not? Just a little bit, see? And then I'm going to put this in the microwave, melt it down, pour it over that bread, and it's going in the oven on the low broil setting until we brown it up, and that'll be ready too. Alright, I got that butter and olive oil, parsley mix. I'll pour it over this bread. Get it on there real good. Spread it out on there a little bit. There you go. It's going in the oven. Broil. Low broil set. Down there, boy, in the oven. Alright, here we go. Got some rice done up here. Can you see that down there? Let me see if you can or not. Right there. Right there. Hold still, camera. Got the rice going on. We got our crawfish stew, or etouffee. That's smelling yum, boy. That is really yummy. I'm telling you, son. That's some fine right there. Here's my buttered olive oil bread. I could have put garlic on that, but that's alright. This is going to be a good fine. This is going to be a mighty fine dinner here. We got some wine. Chardonnay wine now. How that? That's DW's crawfish stew. Or is it etouffee? What do you think? I don't think nothing, but it's mighty fine good to me, boy. Let me show you here. See that down there? See there? Look at that. That's how fine it is. See, can you see that? See that crawfish there? I don't know if you can see that crawfish there or not. I don't know how good that autofocus works on there, but boy, man. I only have this like once a year or twice a year. I tell you, it's mighty fine. That is good. Good wine too. Chardonnay does go alright with that. Crawfish, I didn't know. White wine, I guess, goes okay with crawfish. How about that? Anyhow, I'm going to be getting off here, and we're all going to sit down and have us a good dinner here. So I appreciate you checking out my channel, and you come back and see me. Y'all take care. See you soon.